all the bros know. Even my family know.
You don't know.
But you're not my girl.
You don't know.
Oh,
Not her.
That's her stock name.
That's her stock
That's
name.
her stock name. It just progressed and progressed into more and more nonsense for no reason.
Not enough guys for girls, so the guys just use that as an opportunity to go insane.
Say it's D-T-N.
I'm getting like heart palpitations.
No, literally. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misi, Misi, whichever you want to call me. Today I'm with my friends.
I'm Seun. My Instagram is seunsofly.
And it's Tobi. My Instagram is lovetobilove.
And I know it's been a long time. Yeah. Life's been lifing, school's been schooling. So anyway, we're back with a girl talk video, and today we're talking about how with men. Anyways, let's just start talking about the idea of putting yourself into a relationship with how men on this campus.
Okay, well, when it comes to men, at their base, like their whole being is
At the core.
The foundation.
like
At the very beginning.
it's audacity.
Audacity
So no
will
matter
always be
who
bad.
you mess with, especially with anybody on Howard University's campus, it's audacity that you will be given.
Yes.
And if you're not the one or the type to receive or reciprocate audacity
And
don't
unseriousness.
don't mess with none of these men, bro.
Literally.
Because it's
Free
DTN.
yourself. Free
DTN
yourself.
until it's backwards, bro. DTN 4. It's DTN.
As a girl, if you're unserious, you will have the time of
They're
your
perfect for
life.
you. They're
have
perfect.
a
You
Even.
have a plus.
Like if you yourself you're a pimp, my good sis, I salute you.
Go on, do your thing.
You're welcome here.
But if you're serious, there's no
Serious
more
candidates.
you won't find it.
Yes, if you're one to like not come in here with a serious mindset.
No, if
but
you
if
have
you
sense.
yes,
Yes,
like
that's-
if you find that one person who you could possibly potentially make something serious out of it, but then that same person will go, we're just vibing. We're just vibes. Like you're my girl, but you're not my girl.
Yeah, you know my girl.
Like I love you, but I don't. Like why would you believe that when I told you?
Yeah. Why would you believe the words that came out of my mouth? Like, what's wrong with you?
Don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Don't trust them. When you see them, you didn't see them. It wasn't a thing. Because you think it's one thing, and then you think it's one thing, and you continue to think, and it's not what you're
Preach.
thinking, bro.
It's literally it's
Word,
never what
word,
you're thinking.
word.
It's never what you're thinking. Actually,
Never. We're always wrong.
No, the men here are very, very sick. Not enough guys for girls, so the guys just use that as an opportunity to go insane and to act like menaces to society.
Menaces.
And sometimes, because they know of like the 70% man, 30% woman, it's a less likely chance that they'll get caught up because it's like barely any of them. So it's like, and there's these girls who's like, oh, I can mess with. And then when these girls finally click together, they're like, oh,
When they click.
When they do the 1 + 1 and you're getting to 7.
send me that message on Instagram.
Hey,
love.
girlie.
Are you talking to?
Hey, lovey. I'm not even
Senseless.
gonna say that all the guys on campus, not all of them, but a good chunk of them will play with your hearts for no reason.
Like 93%.
But even the ones that don't intentionally mean to play with your hearts will still play with your hearts. Girl, but you're not my girl. I want to be with you, but I don't want to be with you. You know, the way that you'll be doing mental Olympics in your brain to try and try and understand why 1 + 1 is now equaling 7. Like I don't.
Like, they'll tell you something. Like, don't believe anything that comes out of the mouth of a man. Just
That's
don't
actually
believe
true.
it.
That's actually a very good statement.
Like, what did I say in the beginning? It's DTN till it's backwards.
We're not even trying to be funny. This is literally the truth.
Say, you're my girl, but you're not my girl. They'll say, everybody knows you're my girl, but you're not my girl.
But you're not my girl.
They say, oh, all the bros know. Even my family know.
You don't know.
But you're not my girl.
You don't know. You don't know. Just
Even I'm getting a headache even just thinking.
And the
about
thing
it.
is, some of these men don't even have the facilities to be doing what they're doing.
No.
Like, if you're not taller than me, and I give you the time of
it be the
day,
short ones that be the most.
Look, honestly, it doesn't matter the heights. Every man has audacity. It doesn't matter.
No discrimination.
Just
Really
like,
has no discrimination.
I don't even usually. Well, I wouldn't talk to you on regular. But I made an exception for you.
I made an exception. I made the sign.
Like, who do you think you are?
What is this?
What did I say? It's DTN today.
Literally.
Where we experience the most audacity is from West African.
You can't even just leave it to Nigerian men anymore. Like just the section.
Like you've seen the TikToks, you've seen the tweets, you've seen the Instagram posts. They weren't lying. Believe them. As in,
come with it. Be working together or something.
Come with a chastity belt.
Team project type shit. Like the old project type shit.
They do.
No, because what about the stocks the other day?
The stocks,
babes, because like literally, as far as I'm concerned, I would have expected all the men to have exited this video by now. So girlies, there are stocks, you know, like
stocks.
From their stocks.
You know,
people would tell me, oh no, people already have investments in her, so I'm not gonna chat to her. Like I have literally
people already told
you know how you have forex, you know how you have the stock market. The girls are literally the stocks that are traded daily.
Even if that same boy has messed with how many girls, if you mess with she already. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she looks good, but I'm not even gonna approach her because
no, literally, guys know that other boys' investments. Like they'll be like, no, she's so cute, but you know, like there are a couple already investments, like big investments, long-term investments.
And another thing they do is like some of these girls are very influenced by their peoples. As in, like somebody could really like you, and then like he'll talk to his bros. His bros will be like, yeah, no, bro, don't mess with her. I already blah blah blah.
The bros of the economy,
the bros of the economy,
the fluctuation.
He will genuinely like you, and once your boss is like, it's done, it's quit.
No, literally.
And at this point, go ahead and date your bro.
They like each other.
Like that and love each other.
It's crazy.
They really like each other because there's no way that you care so much about another man's opinion. You want to date him. So just say it.
You're not attracted to these people yet. You voluntarily bother their lives.
No. Yes.
Voluntarily bother their lives. And then when these same girls are confused that you're acting different, you're like, why are you like this? I never liked you. If you never liked her in the first place, why did you approach her?
And you know, these guys have group chats, okay? Mm-hmm. They be talking more
than
girls.
Very serious group chats.
They have very, very serious group, especially the Africans here. They all know each other, all right? They're all intertwined somehow. They have group chats where they discuss this type of stuff. I'm telling you. So,
bro, you would go to a party, see one person that you used to talk to, and then you want to talk to somebody else, and it'll be like, oh yeah, that's my bro.
Yeah.
I know this person, that's
and
my
you know
bro.
what's also very, very funny about these men, right? When you're with them, allegedly, they don't know you. You're not their girl. The moment you want to talk to somebody else, oh no, like that's my babes, like I used to talk to her, like that was my girl, that was my wifey. Huh? What?
The men here are sick. They're
actually not okay. You know they're right.
Just when you're serious, and then all the men here are unserious. The puzzle is not gonna puzzle the match.
The thing is, you can't even be unserious at the same time they're unserious.
Yeah. You can't.
It's like, oh, she's for the streets. She do this, that, and the third. Yeah. She do blah, blah, blah.
You know, they be having names for girls like that here. They be having names. They have names for. Yes. No, specific to the girl. It's not like a name for.
Wow.
So they will see the girl with, hey, that's. What's her name?
Oh,
not her.
That's her stock name.
That's her stock name.
That's her stock name.
The whole name that they give is her stock name. Athletes.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like athletes are okay. They're outside, but I'm not gonna lie. The Africans are worse. Because at least athletes, no, let me explain. At least athletes actually have like a schedule. Like their roster can't really
actually,
be
athletes are for every and anybody, bro.
I don't feel like their rosters are as crazy as you think they are. Athletes like they do a lot. Like freshman year, sophomore year, junior year they tend to chill out. Senior year, like I don't know, they might want to have a last hurrah. I feel like the Africans just get worse.
The Africans do get worse.
They just get worse. They just progress into more and more nonsense for no reason.
They progressively
like I was trying to rebuttal on like her athlete like argument, but she's actually correct.
Like
these Africans,
the Africans get
honestly, it just depends when you come. So if you're coming freshman year, I'd say be wary of the athletes especially, right? Once you pass sophomore year, you're going to junior year. These African men, you don't want to subject yourself to heartbreak. Just
they progressively it's so weird. Progressively just get worse throughout their 4 years. More and more of a menace.
It's like, I think I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Is there not?
You know why they get worse?
Why?
It's because they're getting older, so they're getting cuter. Like, they're looking better.
Exactly.
I won't sit here and lie.
I'm not gonna lie, these African kings do.
They're looking better.
Very nice.
As you know, junior, senior year, they be looking good. So they use
when the
that.
beards are connected, they just get finer.
Yeah, they get cuter, so they know that they're cute, and then it's just like, oh,
Right. Not
I
to
need
say
to be a
that
menace.
we're hyping y'all up.
Yeah.
Not to say that.
Not to say
Like,
that.
don't let any of this go to your head.
Yeah.
Disregard it and throw it out the window. It's
It's
just like, sometimes you tend to look nice. Like, when I look at you, my stomach doesn't hurt.
I knew she was gonna say that. My stomach doesn't
My
hurt.
stomach doesn't
Like,
not
as
hurt.
if
You know,
that's a
like,
compliment.
and that's another reason why you allow these men to mess with you the way they do, because they're pretty. If they weren't pretty, you know very well you wasn't running anything that's not appealing to your eyes. Do you like the way they do?
Sorry.
It's only because you look good. I'm telling you, if God didn't bless you with that, though, you would have nothing, right? It's kind of
I think we should just give, like, if there are any men on this thing still, I feel like it's only right that we try and correct you and give you some tips now as to how you can, like, behave and stop breaking hearts. Would you want your daughter to be treated this way? Would you want your sister to be treated this way? As in,
like, would you allow your daughter to date somebody in your current state? Right now?
think about it.
The way you act, would you?
Is it fair?
Would you?
Is it fair to her? Is it?
And now that we know the answer is no, what can we do to change that?
What can we do?
Let's fix up.
Like, with your audacity, we're gonna have to dim it down a bit. You guys are. There's no words to explain how unimportant you are to society. But we can change that. Like, stop talking to multiple girls, and then when you get caught up, act stupid.
Just be honest.
As in,
And be honest about your feelings as well. If you like a babe, show that you like her. If you love a babe, show that you love her.
I love you, but I don't.
If you don't like a babe, let her know that you don't like her. Like, this whole thing where we're sending mixed signals, mixed actions, like, I've never known, like, people to confuse people this way before in my life.
Be honest and just, like, don't be dumb.
Like, before you try and join somebody else, just fix yourself. Like, if you and yourself, like, you yourself, you know if you're ready for a relationship. You know if you're ready to mess with a girl. You know the girls, and it's the thing is, like, you always, like, the men here also always go for girls that are serious candidates. Why are you going to be unserious and then bother a serious person?
She's actually
It's like they're on a
right
mission
now.
to do that.
Like,
Actually,
because
that's their goal.
That's what I'm talking about when I say stocks. Cause all the serious girls, nobody got stocks in them. They want to be the first to get a stock in her. So it's literally like,
I'm still not over.
all these serious girls.
No, it's
She
stop the serious man.
don't do this on the regular. I know she don't be out here. Like, I could take her serious. Let me just keep her in my back pocket for
Just
now.
keep
And when
every
I'm
single
ready
time.
to stop being a treat, when I'm done with this,
Then you wanna come back.
Then I'm gonna hit her back up. Do not stay in his back pocket.
Please
Do not be a back pocket shorty.
Let's make a pact together. We're not
Like,
doing that anymore.
Don't allow these men to cheat on you. And if they do, leave, please. Don't double back.
The school is just
Don't
so
do that.
unserious.
It's a lot.
I can't even describe it. Like,
It's not a real place. The dating pool in this school is not a real place.
So what you
Sorry.
have to do, you need to do to these men what they do to you.
I don't know about all that.
yeah.
I feel like they do a lot, and honestly, that's a lot of mental. Because it doesn't come to you naturally to be so evil. The best way to, like, address men is ignoring them.
Yeah.
Just ghost them.
Ghost them.
Mind your business. Eventually, a serious person's gonna come to you, and that's just what you have to hope for, man.
Yeah. There's been a lot of times I was like, oh, let me get my lick back, and let me be a menace like you. I don't have that in me.
No, and it just keeps you up at night.
Honestly, like you'd be like, oh, when I come back, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. I couldn't even do this.
No, I couldn't even.
Like, cut your losses.
But
move
yeah,
on to
the best
next. yourself.
way is to literally ghost them. Keep posting. Don't block them on your
Let them
story.
see everything.
Let them see everything. Just do not speak to them. They will slide up
Because
on
when
your
they
feed.
start up on that
Open
one
it.
story
Doors
about
closed.
you look good, ma, star eyes. Yeah, I know.
I know. No, literally.
I know. What?
Just
when
stop
you leave
talking to them.
campus? Oh, I'm not too sure. You will never know.
You will never.
No, literally, you never know. Why should you know my
When I'm
business?
gonna take you out to dinner, we'll see about
You
that.
tell me.
Like,
Yeah,
let
like
them know
that.
the next move.
Just yeah.
No, literally.
Don't give in. That's it. Don't give in.
It's because they were pretty. If they weren't pretty, you already.
But honestly, I feel like we can't even give these men any more of our time. Like, talking about them is even giving me a headache. Like, this is the first girl talk. If you want more, well, we know you're gonna want more because you guys actually need us. If you're coming to Harvard, you need us. Okay, so if you like, put in the comments what topics you want us to discuss. We got you. But yeah, I feel like we're gonna send prayers to you and pray for us too. because this place is just not a real place. In a bit, guys. Bye.
Wait, you guys want to talk about our types?
Wants to find this type of man on Howard's campus? I'm gonna fold immediately.
No,
I'm
literally.
gonna fold immediately.
Ah.
So like he has to be.